Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts.
Well, hello, everybody. What's happening? It is Monday, November 8th. Jeez, we're already a week in November. It's pretty crazy. What's happening? End of Monday, though, mind you, it is the end of Monday, so, at least there's that, right, guys? Right? Who's out there, huh? Welcome to Film Junkie Live, of course. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Do all the stuff. Talk to me. No. I hate that campaign. Throw it out. You talking about my chest? I know, right? No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, Nick? Yeah. Favorite scenes in Eternals film? Good question. Really good question. I don't know. Hello, Ryan. How's it going? Got Jason right here, of course. Gotta change it up, man. Gotta change it up. Let's see. Dave, love the new Into music. So much better than the last one. There you go. I gotta change it up, right? What's going on, Mr. Neil? Good to see you. Ghostbusters almost here. It's almost here. Got Stephanie. Good to see you. Always. How do I choose? I just choose nuts. That's right. We all know it's on. Just kidding. Hi, Mom. I'm a Film Junkie here. Hello. Everybody say hi to her. That's right. In the house. Got Selena Kyle right here. Hey, everybody. Okay, so you're liking the new choices for songs. That's fine. We got Mr. Kevin right here. Good to see you, of course. Always good to see everybody. Everybody saying hi to each other and whatnot. Alright, so we are done with that. Thank you for joining, everybody. Like I said, make sure you smash that like, thumbs up, subscribe if you want to become a member. The join button's down there too, which I do a members-only stream when it comes to Tuesdays. And, sometimes I do members-only vlogs too when I'm feeling a little like giving a little bit more of the tea and whatnot. So, and then, of course, we got the Patreon. If you want to help out the Patreon, help out the pirate ship right there. Much, every little bit helps, guys. Every little bit helps. And then, of course, you got merchandise down below in the Film Junkie closet. That's right. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Okay. Yeah, I never liked the when people campaigned for ZACK to do Wonder Woman 3. He would never do that. He would never do that because him and Patty are friends. He would never do that. Plus, there would be a huge backlash against the man if he did. Huge, because it would be. What do you think? I mean, it's 2021, guys. It's 2021. There would be a huge backlash if a dude directed Wonder Woman. It's like, come on, guys. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, he would never do that, and I don't know why that's still a thing, It's like, well, I thought we wanted ZACK to do Justice League 2 and 3, not Wonder Woman 3. It's like pick and choose, people. What do you want him to do? The Justice League sequels or a sequel to a spin-off to his stories? I think we want him to do the Justice League sequels, not the Wonder Woman sequels. Just saying. Yeah, I know. But what's going on, Tyler? How you doing? But yeah, it's just interesting when I see that. But anyways, hopefully you guys had a good day. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. It's a pretty eventful weekend, I guess you could say. A lot of streaming and everything. So, got to spend time with some family yesterday, Dad and Mom. What's going on there, Mr. Strong Arm? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. All right, and we got Paul right here too. We got Tyler. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Welcome. But it was a good Sunday, and then finally got my Eternal spoiler discussion up. Sorry that was late on that, but it happens. We got Mr. Eric Batterson right here too. Good to see ya. Heroes Evolved. Well, yeah. Need to clone Snyder. Yeah, there you go. Need to clone Snyder. ZACK or bust. Yeah, no. He is the blueprint, though, guys. He is the blueprint. I love the fact that that Zack Snyder is the blueprint was was trending over the weekend, which was great. It was absolutely fantastic. Anyways, thank you guys for clicking in. We got to get to the tweets every Monday, man. It gets a little hefty when it comes to the tweets. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me make sure I got that. Cool. All right, we are here. Let's do this. Oops, forgot to turn that off. All right, so let's go to the tweets. I keep forgetting the sound effect. Anyways, all right, let's see what's going on here in the Twitter world. We got a new Scream shot right here, which looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good shot right there. Good cinematography. I mean, I'm still not really excited for it, but I'm curious to see where they take this movie. So, yeah, it's interesting. And yes, guys, over the weekend, Miss Wonder Meg and I, we watched Twilight live, and as you can see, one of us was excited for it. So if you guys want to listen to it, obviously it is on the channel, but if you want to listen to it, it's on the various Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google, so you can watch along with our colorful commentary. That's right, of Twilight, which is kind of funny because I think Meg kind of talked more shit about the movie than I did. She kind of was like this, it was fun though. It was a lot of fun, and we had a drinking game as well. So, yeah, and then of course the latest episode of Batman the Fanimated Stream, Appointment in Crime Alley, great episode. So make sure you check that out. And of course the Vodka stream was great too, just a roundtable discussion talking about Rebel and Thieves and everything else. So make sure you guys caught up on all of that. And then we got Leonardo DiCaprio. He apparently exclusive. Leonardo DiCaprio in final talks to star as Jim Jones, the 1970s religious cult leader who was behind the massive Jonestown suicide that took over 900 lives. Yeah, remember that? Jim Jones? I don't remember the full story, but I remember hearing about it a while back. And, oh, wow. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, cheers, Scotty. I do have my Monday wine. Of course, naturally. So cheers to that, and cheers to everybody else who has a drink on them. So there you go. That'll be interesting. I'm sure that'll be a pretty great movie. Probably be some Academy Award recognition. Alec Baldwin needs to stay off Twitter. I love it when they choose the worst. They always choose the worst featured image for their articles. But I don't know if you guys saw this, but Alec Baldwin, man, I mean, it's just turning into a shit show. This movie is never going to get made, by the way. They just need to fully shut it down. He tweeted this out today. Every film, TV set that uses guns, fake or otherwise, should have a police officer on set hired by the production to specifically monitor weapons safety. No, you should just hire people that know what the fuck they're doing. And everybody should be triple checking that. And most of the time, if they're using fake guns, you don't have to worry about it if they're plastic. I mean, we talked about it a little bit too, where it's even going back to Army of the Dead, talking about all those guns, all those are essentially airsoft guns. I mean, that's what's so funny. I've said it before. I have 2 airsoft revolvers that if you put some compressed air into them, yes, you hit the trigger and it kicks back. It kicks back. I'm actually shocked because there was literally Dwayne Johnson came out in an interview saying that he is no longer going to use real guns on his movie sets. I'm all, no longer? Why the fuck were you doing that in the first place? That's what's so weird about all that. It's really? I mean, this was I guess it was kind of common practice, but you would have thought that after the Brandon Lee incident that happened almost 30 years ago, you would think that there would just be, hey, no, there should be just a whole science of creating fake guns that look real and react real. It's very interesting, so. Anyways, so there it is. And then Alec Baldwin, his tweets are protected now. So that wasn't smart, but I get it though. He's trying to cover his ass. I mean, I remember listening to a podcast. They said it perfectly. It said Alec Baldwin, the actor, would be okay, but the fact that he's a producer on this, then he's going to be held liable because he's a producer, and I think he's really trying to cover his ass. And yeah, it's no bueno. It's no bueno. I mean, it sucks what's happening. It sucks what happened, but it's dude, just stay offline. Stay offline. Yeah, exactly. And then, the whole update on that is like that armorer, that she was inexperienced, and then she's going to be suing that that there was sabotage that happened. It's a big shit show, man. Such a shit show. It really is. So, and good news for AMC. Apparently, AMC Entertainment sees a Q3 sales surge, loses narrow amid theatrical recovery. CEO says chain welcomed 4 million moviegoers globally. Yes, people are in fact going back to the movies. It's great. Thank God that is happening. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right. So this is interesting right here. It's the fact that he's, of course, in the Eternals movie, which I thought his character was one of my favorites. Druig, that's what his name was. But Barry Keoghan, he apparently, okay, so this is coming from, I mean, you got to take this with a huge grain of salt. We know that he's in the Batman. We know that he's in the Batman because he did post this, and he's wearing the Batman crew shirt right there. Just, casual little tease that he's part of it. I thought it came out that he was playing just some random character, that it wasn't, anything really significant. It was just a character that was going to be for the movie, and that's pretty much it. But now, according to this person right here, this is I don't know even how to say that name, but this is what this person had to say right here. I've really locked down information that probably will send the internet in a swirl, and it's 100% true. Barry Keoghan will be playing their Joker. I guess their Joker, the Joker, on the new Batman. You're welcome, exclusive info. So, I don't know how to take this. I would not hate it, because I think if you watch like other movies that he's been, I mean, he was in The Green Knight as well. He was in that movie, I forgot what it was called, very artsy movie, but I hadn't seen it yet. It's from the same director as The Lobster, which I did see, which was pretty good. I forgot what the movie's called. I'm sure somebody will talk about it, but we'll mention it has deer in the title. I forgot what the title of that movie was. So, yeah. So, no more Jokers. I mean, you have to have Joker. I mean, that's just the fact. You have a Batman, you're gonna have a Joker. I mean, that's just the way it is. Arch nemesis. You gotta. Especially if you're building like an entire world right here, which is what Matt Reeves is doing. But yeah, so yeah, Mad Hatter. A lot of people were thinking like Mad Hatter because he did take a picture under like a cap that looked very much like the Mad Hatter cap. He took like a picture like in I'm not sure exactly where he was. So a lot of people were kind of assuming that maybe, just maybe, he was going to be playing the Mad Hatter, because apparently the Mad Hatter is going to be showing up in this world. But according to this guy, he's saying that it's the Joker. I don't know. I just don't know. Nobody can beat Leto. Yeah, nobody can beat Leto, Ledger, Phoenix. Jeez. Anybody who takes on the Joker again, man, you have quite the list. You have all like Academy Award winning, you have all these Academy Award winners that are playing the Joker. Yes, you have big shoes to fill. That's right. I mean, even Nicholson, Academy Award winner. So much. And yeah, that's subjective too. It sucks. Scarecrow, I know. Yeah. Hey, we might get some Scarecrow. Who knows? But I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm not even sure who this guy is. Okay. He's got a picture of Britney showing her tum tum. Interesting. 31,000 people right here. So it's interesting. Is that who this was? That's very okay. Well, that's fine. I didn't actually click on the name before that. I was just reading all the stuff and a lot of people going crazy with it. So who knows, guys? I wouldn't hate it. Wouldn't be my top choice, but I wouldn't hate it. I just don't know. To me, it just seems like, nah, I don't think so. Doesn't really, according to any information that I've, kind of checked out, I just don't see this being the case. I mean, I don't know if they're going to tease the Joker in this at all. I mean, when we saw some set images, we saw like the drops or whatever that had like Joker-like smiles on them. I don't know. It's all very interesting. So what's going on, Nicotina? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. Who would be your top choice? I don't know. See, that's one of those things I'd have to think about. That's what I'd have to think about. I'm trying to, I mean... Yeah, I know everybody wanted to, what's his name, played it, Mr. Bill Skarsgård. Skarsgård, I can never remember how do you say his last name, but everybody's just kind of remembering him being, Pennywise. So that's what they're kind of running on right there. So I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't know. Is your source Garza? Hashtag Garza is right. No, my source is not. The source is not Garza. No, it's not. But I just would take that with a huge grain of salt. I don't think it's going to be the case. But hey, you never know. Be like a nice little surprise because I'm really starting to like this guy. He's becoming the new face that's just showing up out here. He's been in a Christopher Nolan movie. He's been in an MCU movie. Now he's going to be in a DC movie. I mean, he's kind of just making the rounds right now. He's kind of killing it right now. So good for Barry. And I really enjoyed him in the Eternals. Really did enjoy him. So we'll see. Let's next person who interviews him, just ask him to do a Joker laugh and see what we get. That's what you got to do right there. Anyways. Yes, what's her name? From Doom Patrol right here. Yep, she's gorgeous. So there you go. Just take that in real quick. Okay, we good? All right, we're good. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. This is pretty funny right here. Crossover, a Universal crossover. Universal crossover right here. Yeah, how about you want to see Marty McFly running away from raptors? Well, there you go right there. I actually have that figure right there. I actually have that guy over there. But yeah, that's a pretty cool little setup right there. And then apparently, hey, look at how good Batman in 4K, Batman 89 in 4K is looking. I love that shot right there. It's such a beautiful shot and that beautiful logo. Fucking love it. Yeah. Talk about that, of course. We got our first images from the First Lady that shows Viola Davis as Michelle Obama. We got Michelle Pfeiffer as Betty Ford and Gillian Anderson as Eleanor Roosevelt. And can I tell you that Viola Davis is nailing it? Nailing it. She looks pretty much exactly like the old First Lady. That's right. She's got that smile down. And then there's Michelle Pfeiffer, and then there's Gillian Anderson right there. So, yeah. But, I mean, look at that. She's got that smile down. Big time. It's totally, with the lips out, the way it's exactly how Michelle Obama does it. So, yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then this is exciting, too, guys. The Foo Fighters have a movie coming out in February talking about their studio. And it's called Studio 666. Can't wait for this. I don't know what this is going to be like, how it's was shot. Maybe it's going to be like partially like a documentary, partially not. But, you guys know that the Foo Fighters are my all-time favorite band. So naturally, I am very excited for this. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be cool. Can't wait. I mean, come on. That's a better one. What are you talking about? Love it. And yes, guys, social media has decided Zack Snyder is the blueprint. So just saying. It's what happened over the weekend. Oh, yeah. And there was a new Ghostbusters. If you guys saw the new Ghostbusters trailer, it was only like a minute long. Didn't do a reaction or anything like that. But if I did do a reaction, this part right here, that at the very end of it, is what really excited everybody.
Hey, have you missed us?
Have you missed us? Oh, man. There they are. They teased them. Bam. There they are. The 3 remaining Ghostbusters right here. In uniform with the proton packs on. And you had Peter Venkman saying, hey, did you miss us? So that was pretty exciting right there. Obviously, I'm really excited for it. Cannot wait to see this. But that was the new last trailer that they had today, finally. Yes, and they finally had the classic theme, too. So great. So freaking great right there. And Guardians of the Galaxy, I guess the first day of shooting happened right now. So the entire cast did a little pose right here. Everybody right there. You could already tell that that Batista, he's like, all right, I'm done with playing Drax after this. He's like totally done. You could just all the stuff that he's saying and everything like that. I'm sure he's looking forward to shooting, but man, I think he's looking forward to not having to play the character again. Yeah, we got everybody right here. Of course, we got what's his name? We just got Cass as Mr. Adam Warlock. And then we got one of the most hated men in the world for some reason. Social media just absolutely hates Chris Pratt for the weirdest reasons. And that was trending again over the weekend. It's like, geez, let it go. I mean, they just want to go after this guy for everything. Here's a pretty little, this is a cool little poster, parody poster for The Flash, No Way Home. Good job, Mr. Aaron Bailey, right there. Like it. Here's a better poster, I would say, than what we got. That's a pretty cool poster right there. Of course, I don't think they're going to tease the other two Spider-Men in the poster. Maybe after it's released. Who knows? Who knows? Of course, we'll be talking about that. Oh, yeah, and then check this out, guys. I have a few. Yeah, here's another good poster right there, too. It's just good stuff. But wait, do I have all that? Where are the rest of that? Okay, so we'll talk about that. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about that. But anyways, yeah, this poster right here. So here's officially, it's official, guys. There it is. Spider-Man, No Way Home. We finally got a poster, a month and a half out, something like that. And it's cool and fucking lazy. This is really lazy because this is the same exact shot that we see in the trailer where he's on top of the car and the suit just like forms over him. So I don't know how last minute this was. I mean, all the freaking, the Doc Ock arms and the fact that we could see Goblin right here. We could see Willem Dafoe's Goblin right here, like in the background. And of course, we see some sand and we see some lightning. So that's kind of indicating, of course, the other villains that are in this. But Jesus Christ, they couldn't get Spidey in a different pose. Jesus. I know. And this was all like teased and everybody was like waiting for this first poster. And we kept seeing this poster. This poster is already in circulation, I think, in Australia. It's already on buses. So it was already leaked ahead of time. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This movie hopefully delivers because keeping anything under wraps has been a shit show. It's been an absolute shit show. And then when they released the very first poster, they just cut out Spidey from the first trailer on top of the car and put him on all this little wreckage right here. It's lazy. It's fucking lazy. Man, anybody could have done this. It's almost like whoever was making the poster was designing the whole thing. Like, all right, cool, we're going to have it like that. We're going to tease the villains. And then all of a sudden Feige called and like, hey, we need to have the poster tomorrow. And he was like, oh shit. And then he just fucking photoshopped this pose right here, cut him out, and then just placed him right here. Okay, got it. We're good. We're good, guys. Yeah? You like that? Mother of God, man. I mean, come on. Like I said, it's cool, but fucking lazy, man. Ugh. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's better than, the normal Marvel, the normal MCU ones where they just have everybody just kind of lined up, like in that little montage form or whatever. But I mean, still though, I'm just kind of like, all right, well, that's whatever, cool. I mean, I guess the highlight of this whole thing is little itty bitty goblin right over there. That's what the highlight is, little goblin. And if you zoom in on him, he looks ridiculous. He does. Anyways, terrible. Hey, look at that, Brandon Crawford. That's right. You knew this was going to happen because the guy, he's awesome, and he made some awesome plays even in the playoffs. Gold Glove winner Brandon Crawford for shortstop. As if us Giants fans didn't know that was going to. I mean, we knew that was going to be the case. Come on. And we got an interesting, so we got a message right here. A message from Owen, a close friend of David Ayer, who worked on the film for a year and a half and has had the chance to witness Ayer's full cut of Suicide Squad in person. Owen designed the camouflage of the SEAL team featured in the film. So he kind of did some talking about this. He designed that. When the Joker came on set, it got real quiet. Jared Leto was 100% the Joker. He became him. Everyone on set believed it, and it was a tough working crew who had seen it all. It's pretty good. So then we have right here, it says here's an original Joker Conspiracy Federation patch that was worn by the Chinook helicopter crew when Joker rescued Harley. The design was hand-drawn by David. I interpreted his drawings and made a patch using vintage RD Vietnam camouflage as a background. David's attention to detail in every aspect of Squad encompassed every single item that plays to camera. Purple for the Joker plus gold thread, I should say, and Joker's colors. The Joke's smile, name on his hand. So, said this stuff right here. Look at that. There's that. Pretty cool. So just posting all that. Some more stuff to add to. Release the Ayer cut, for God's sakes. Come on. Release that Ayer cut. All right, so let's check out this stuff right here. We got some, we're getting some official Batman merch happening right here. I love this, and I will get this. I want this on a shirt or a poster. So here we got a little silhouette of Battinson, and then we have Batman Strikes Again. So we're going to have, this is what's going to be interesting too, because we all know that this is, of course, the second year that he is Batman, and so then everybody's going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? The caped crime fighter spotted again over Gotham skies, caped crusader seen up and blah, blah, blah. So we have newspaper clippings. We got pictures of Bruce right here, and it's just a really cool silhouette. And then we got this right here. That looks pretty cool, pretty interesting. Be on some shirts. I really like this design right here to the Batman, and it's shaped, of course, got green, and then it's shaped with the Riddler's question mark, which is really cool. Really like that. I'm Vengeance. And then we've seen that before, so that's pretty cool. And we got one right here where he's holding up the cape, and somebody made this comparison because yes. And then there was, scrolling up, then there was this right here, which is pretty cool. I don't know, it says Legion Effects, but whoever drew this thought that was pretty cool. Closer look at the Riddler's outfit, artwork by Daniel. I just thought that was pretty cool, so I tweeted that out. But yeah, so we got some, we're getting some of that official merch coming. I really like this design right there. Really cool, because we see, like, you know, the back and then question mark. I wonder if we can actually read or make out anything that says right there. Anything that says right there. It's going to be interesting to hear all the riddles that are in this movie from the Riddler, you know? Because I always thought the riddles in Batman Forever were pretty fucking fantastic. You know, and the fact that how Bruce and Alfred end up figuring out who it is and the play on the name and everything, I thought that was pretty cool. So there you go. Cannot wait for it. I'm sure you guys are excited too. You better be, or Jose will ban you. Anyways, this cool poster. I like the reflection on the water. And you got the flag in the background. Love that. Dune 2 will reportedly begin filming in July of 2022. I remember there was like there was something that was saying that it actually might not shoot till like the fall or like November or something like that of next year, but apparently it's going to be starting to film in 2022. And mind you guys, I'm sure there was actually more shot than, you know, where it ends. I'm sure that they probably shot some more continuing stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just assuming that was the case, but I guess we'll see. So good. And what's happening here? What is happening here? So apparently, Idris Elba is teasing a collaboration with him and Will Smith. That's right. I should have pulled up the actual post. Let's see. Idris Elba, Will Smith. There you go. I'm sure somebody has it. I got to be careful. Let's see. He posted this right here. So this is what he posted on his Instagram. He said, "Me plus Will equals coming soon." So, of course, a lot of us, I was just like, hey, come on, just fucking, you know, that's just Deadshot, Bloodsport. Let's bring it. Come on, man. Just do it. I think a lot of us would enjoy that. Can you imagine like a series or a short-lived mini-series that featured those two when it comes to, you know, being in the game of contract killing assassins or whatever? I think it would be cool. Like a little competition between two assassins would be cool. I doubt it's going to be the case. You know, as much as we want it to be the case, I'm sure it's not going to be this. I was just like, just fucking do it. But yeah, it's not going to be anything with that. I'm sure it's just going to be something that's still going to be cool because these two are fantastic. I'm sure it's going to be pretty damn cool. So yeah, as much as we want that to be something, it's not going to be anything. But it's always fun to just kind of, you know, do that whole nerdy thing, you know, and get all crazy. Libor mijo! Look at this. I still have to buy the first 2 issues of Batman the Imposter. I haven't picked up that. I haven't picked up the first 2 yet, but here's Bermejo's new. I mean, this is just beautiful. I mean, how much does that cost? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's so much like Battinson's costume. You know, he looks a little bit bigger, I will say that, but man, look at that costume right there. It just looks really cool. But what's interesting, yeah, it's interesting because, I mean, I've heard some of the stuff, but obviously he's holding a bat cowl and he's also wearing a bat cowl. So I know it has to do with, of course, somebody, you know, being Batman. That's not him. So it's always interesting. Always interesting. All right. And then we got Colin Trevorrow, who apparently last night he put the last bit of reverb on the last roar, thanks to Al Nelson, Gwen Whittle, Pete Horner, Chris Boyles, and everyone at Skywalker Sound for putting so much heart and soul into the mix. So, yep, we're going to be getting that. We're going to be getting that first trailer pretty soon, right here. It seems like. So excited for that. That's going to be good. And oh yeah, guys, after I watched Twilight last night, Netflix was like, "Would you like to watch Last Action Hero?" To which I said, "Yes, Netflix. I would love to watch Last Action Hero as a palate cleanser." Okay, just I need to watch that really terrible vampire flick out of my brain. So let's watch some Last Action Hero. I'm telling you, Last Action Hero needs to be talked about more. It is such a fucking gem, and just watching it, I haven't watched it in a long time. Just watching it again, and just how perfectly written it is, and how it's literally Arnold Schwarzenegger just parodying himself. You know, you don't really get that, but biggest action star in the world goes, yeah, let's do a parody of what I've done already, and it's so good. It's just so freaking good. Love it. And then we got Ray Fisher tweeting out that I love the blueprint, so that's cool. We got a logo design right here from Godot. I like this. It's kind of makes. Remember when I did? You know, I have a shirt that has Gotham, or Gotham that says Got Ham, that has like all the different Bat villains with it all, and so it's kind of reminding me of that. But obviously, this is a lot better right here. That's pretty cool. Love it. Yeah. And like I said, this is how these Marvel fanboys have been dealing with that dreaded Rotten Tomato score for Eternals. Zack Snyder is the blueprint. Trending is a connection to the worst reviewed MCU movie out of like all 30. I guess they aren't wrong. Yeah, that's how these Marvel fanboys are dealing with the fact that one of their movies, oh my God, is rotten. It's rotten. So hey, let's just throw Zack Snyder in there. That makes it feel better. I swear. The fucking guy lives rent-free in their heads. Really does. Really does. This was fucking funny right here. The shoe. Somebody has a picture of a shoe, and it matches perfectly with J. Jonah Jameson. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty funny. He was a blueprint because, guys, this is what Chloe Zhao had to say. Of all modern interpretations of Superman, it's Zack Snyder's with Man of Steel, which inspired me the most because he approached this myth in an authentic and real, in a very real way. So there you go. Man's the blueprint. Suck it. Oh God, I love all the haters that just can't stop. They just can't stop. They just keep on going. It's a cool shot right there. I love that shot. There's that. Okay, I think did you guys see? Of course, you guys switch your clocks back. Hey, Ray Porter and Tony Todd. 2 dark sides. Beautiful. 2 dark sides right here. It's a good picture. Legends. Gotta love it. Here's some good art right here. I like that. Bowing down. This is pretty funny, yeah. Out of context, Snyder.
You look at Instagram every day. Like, what is the matter with you?
Exactly. What is the matter with you? Yeah, okay. Fucking A. Okay, so did you guys see this right here? So here's the reason why. According to Variety, this is the reason why that the Eternals, again, going back to the Eternals, hopefully after this weekend, we're not going to, and after this show, I don't even want to talk about the fucking Rotten Tomato score of Eternals anymore, but did you guys hear this shit? This is what they had to say about this.
Eternals from director and co-writer Chloe Zhao has opened in theaters. Critics have weighed in on it, and it has been very divisive, actually drawing the lowest rated Rotten Tomato score of any MCU film in history.
God forbid.
First of all, Elizabeth, it is not a bad movie in the slightest. I think it's one of Marvel's best efforts thus far. Has great action. It focuses a lot on story. It's diverse, it has great characters, all that. I think this speaks to a larger problem that is in the industry. Anytime a woman takes on the action genre, which has been typically made for men to helm, people come harder on that filmmaker when she takes it on. I think it's the issue that needs to be addressed because it does not draw that criticism that it's been receiving.
That's the take. As you can see on their coffee mugs. The take, it's the fact that she's a woman. That's why. Yes. You know? It's okay to give a bad review for a movie directed by a woman. It's okay. Okay? You don't have to fluff up your review just because it's a woman. That's actually more sexist. You know, if you get my drift? It's like, hey, sometimes, just like the guys, there's a lot of bad films made by guys. Guess what? There could be bad films that are made by women. That's just the way it is. I actually like the fact, I really like the fact that it is, there is a discourse, okay? It is divisive. I like the fact that that's the case. I do. But you know what she ended up making one of the most unique MCU movies. Now, me personally, I thought, yes, the middle part was just, I wasn't like a big fan of how it kind of played out in that middle part. Was a big fan of the final act, definitely. You know, I wasn't like a huge fan of the movie. I don't think it's the worst by no means. It's still by no means a bad movie. But I don't think it's like in one of the best category either. But, you know, it's just kind of funny. This take is getting so tiresome. Anytime that this happens, they just go, it's misogyny. That's all it is, guys, misogyny. You just know that that's going to be the case. You know, I think I even thought that was, I was like, oh yeah, watch, they're going to blame misogyny for the low Rotten Tomato score. Sure enough, they do. Give me a fucking break. Yet there's so many other, Captain Marvel got a great score, and Jesus Christ, there's so many, oh man, these people are just fucking puppets. It's ridiculous. And then, sadly, Lauren Ridloff says Makari is faster than the Flash. I'm sure Makari, because she travels faster than the speed of sound. And I'm like, ew, yeah. She doesn't know the Flash then. It's like, all right, she's making a comparison, but she really doesn't know the Flash because the Flash is speed of light. Speed of light, faster than the speed of sound. And, yeah. But of course, there was those terrible takes from people too, and I knew that was going to be the case. If you watch the movie, there is a fight that happens within the movie, and I knew some people were going to be like, "That's how you do it," and I'm just kind of going like, "Yeah, that's not the same," because the Eternals are essentially all pretty much like gods that have individual powers. When it comes to, like, say, Superman and Flash, if Superman punches Flash, he could kill him. He could full on kill him. Might not be the same when it comes to the Eternals. They all kind of have they're all pretty damn powerful and can take a hit with each other. But, it's a little bit different when it comes to that. But, but I did like the character of Makari. I did. She was one of my favorite characters of the movie. But it's just like, yeah, not exactly that, But somebody asked her and she probably just didn't do the research. So, let's not dogpile on that too much. But, oh my God. I'm just saying, Rebecca Ferguson, there you go. Let's take a break and admire. She's looking into your soul right now. Yeah. Do you feel it? Because I feel it. I definitely feel it. Speaking of Will Smith, Will Smith shelled out his own money to compensate his fellow actors who were impacted financially after Warner Media's day-and-date release plan for its 2021 slate, including King Richard. Smith was paid around $40 million for the film. So he dished that $40 million to people who were affected by the day and date, the simultaneous release right there. I just think it's safe to say that Will Smith and Keanu Reeves, yeah, they're the saints of Hollywood. Okay, they just really are. They look after the people that they work with. They look after, they're just saints, man. Saints. I tell you. Good on Will. Here's a cool little some art right here. Restore the SNYDER'S from Parabellum. He made that. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, the blueprint, man. The blueprint. Some more good art. But anyways, I think we're pretty much good now. Yeah, we're pretty much good. So let's go back. All right, so let's get started with the topics right here. Those were the tweets. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oop. There we go. All right, let's talk about Patty Jenkins. Patty Jenkins and Rogue Squadron delayed indefinitely. Yes, so this was pretty interesting, and this is why Wonder Woman 3 was trending. But there's a new THR article that just came out, exclusive. So here we go right here. Patty Jenkins Star Wars movie, Rogue Squadron, delayed. The first Star Wars feature since 2019's Rise of Skywalker was to have gone into production next year, but it ain't doing that next year. So here we go. Rogue Squadron, Star Wars feature project due to be directed by Wonder Woman filmmaker Patty Jenkins, has been caught in the tractor beam and it will take a little longer to make it to the big screen. Jenkins and writer Matthew Robinson and Lucasfilm have been developing Squadron for over a year with a goal of starting production in 2022. It was to have started pre-production by the end of this year. However, in what sources say are scheduling issues on Jenkins' side, the producers and filmmaking team came to the realization that Jenkins' timetable and other commitments wouldn't mesh with the window needed to make the movie in 2022. Yeah, we all were kind of wondering about this because remember when this news came out, when they announced that she was going to do it and they had that whole announcement video and everything like that? A lot of us just went like, she's not going to direct Wonder Woman 3. There's no way that she can direct both of these movies. Or Wonder Woman 3 is not going to come out for another 4 years or whatever, 4 or 5 years, whatever the hell. We all kind of just collectively thought that, she's going to end up just producing Wonder Woman, which probably, why not? Just produce it, have a hand in the story, and that's about it. But then go off and do Star Wars, and then you do this. I mean, come on. Thus, Squadron has been taken off the production schedule and is being postponed. The hope is that once Jenkins fulfills her previous commitments, she will be able to return to the project. Yeah, so there you go. And then they just say, Squadron would have been the first feature since the end of Skywalker trilogy. Can you believe that? We haven't had a Star Wars movie in almost 2 years. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but we're not going to get another one probably for who knows how the fuck long. I mean, yeah, we've gotten Star Wars content, and we're getting more Star Wars content that's going to be coming out, but it is interesting that, we're not going to see a Star Wars film for a long time. That is weird. That is interesting. I didn't really think about that because it seems like we're always talking about Star Wars, but I think it was just because we were all on that Mandalorian buzz, and then, of course, we're hearing all the series that are going to be coming out. But, I mean, what's interesting about this is I kind of wonder if maybe when it came to her signing on, signing the contract for Wonder Woman 3, Warner Brothers kind of went like, hey, we need you to make this movie sooner than whatever the fuck. Whatever you're doing. And then she's got that Cleopatra movie. Remember, she's got that too, that starring gal. So I just kind of going like, yeah, she has a lot on her plate. That's why I was thinking, yeah, just hire somebody else, another director, get another director for Wonder Woman 3. Maybe, I don't know. Because, you're doing a Star Wars film. It's been in pre-production for over a year, and now it's going to be postponed even more. I mean, first off, Jesus Christ. Because, let's just face it, when it comes to Disney, Lucasfilm, it just seems like there's always something. It just seems like there always is something. Force Awakens, it was fine. You didn't really hear too many things about that. I don't remember hearing drama about that. But you hear drama about Last Jedi, definitely about Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, I mean, Rogue One also had to have some extensive reshoots. I mean, it just seems like there's just drama that keeps on happening with a lot of stuff. Drama with even The Mandalorian that we were hearing too, but who knows if it was actually true. But I mean, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is happening over there? What is happening over there? Because there was somebody who had like insider information that was tweeting, said that it was, that the pre-production wasn't going well. And that's interesting. That's very interesting. I just wonder if she's going to end up dropping out after that whole video of her like rollerblading, on the runway and whatnot, and announcing that she was going to be doing that. I mean, it's just like one of the things that is happening nowadays. I mean, Jesus Christ, Warner Brothers is notorious for this. It's like their fucking calling card is, hey, let's announce some shit. I mean, look what happened with New Gods and Ava. It's like shit just gets announced before they actually have like the full-fledged like script, like the full green-lit script. This is the script we're using. This is what's happening. They just announce it right away before they have anything like fully locked down, which is what's so weird nowadays. But they want to get it all circulated out there. They want it to trend on Twitter and social media. They want it to do all that so quickly, but then it just ends up falling apart. But to me, it's sounding like Warner Brothers was like, no. You got to do your Wonder Woman before you do your Star Wars. And I think that's what's happening. I think Warner Brothers came in and said like, hey, no. And Toby, maybe that dick. But you could kind of see why they probably want another Wonder Woman before that, or maybe that some people at Lucasfilm watched Wonder Woman 84 and saw that scene where she's rolling around with mannequins. Maybe they saw that and went, no. No. Just kidding. No, that's a bad joke. But it says also right here that it is unclear what Jenkins' commitments are, but she is in development on Wonder Woman 3 for Warner Brothers and Cleopatra feature for Paramount. So she's got 2 other studios that she's doing projects with. Sources say Wonder Woman 3 was initially to have followed Squadron, but that could shift to the 4 now that the latter is off the table. That's definitely what's going to happen. You got to be, no shit. Squadron and Jenkins' involvement were first revealed at Disney's Investor Day in December of 2020. Jeez, that was almost a year ago. In a video accompanying the news, she said she was using her fighter pilot father as an inspiration for the project and wanted to make the greatest fighter pilot movie ever made. It is unclear if Lucasfilm will have another Star Wars movie to be before Squadron. It is in development on several among them, one from Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige and one from Taika Waititi. Okay, Lucasfilm is busy with it, doing all that. So there you go. So that's what's happening with all that. I think what I was reading too was where was it? Where was I reading that? Star Wars let's see. I think there was like something out there where a lot of people were kind of going like, hey, wait a minute. Yeah. So basically the rumor that's going out there, which I'm seeing with some of these guys, either YouTube or, the scoopers out there, when they deal highly with what Disney is fucking doing, especially like Lucasfilm. Well, there was always been talks in, the Old Republic movie that's supposedly going to be coming out. Apparently, they're saying that this is going to replace Squadron. Like, they're going to kick the production of that earlier now, so then they could fit it in the slot where Squadron was supposed to be. I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. It just seems like it's all interesting. It's all very interesting. And, it just kind of makes you wonder, like, what exactly is happening? What exactly is happening? I don't think I don't think Wonder Woman 84 really affected anything with this. I know some people were joking about that, but it's like, come on. This would have been happening like a lot. I mean, Wonder Woman 84 almost came out a year ago. That's crazy to think about, right? Almost came out a year ago, obviously in the Christmas of last year. So they would have already like pulled the plug if they really thought the response of that was, because the response was, wasn't as good because, let's face it. Remember the first trailer for Wonder Woman 84? Remember how much it popped with the Blue Monday song? Dun, 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 dun. I mean, we were all just bobbing our heads. That trailer was awesome. And somebody's actually, there's a video game out there. I keep seeing the commercial that is using that song. And it just reminds me, I mean, because you can't help but just kind of bob your head to that song. But man, that trailer popped. And then when you actually watch the movie and you kind of went, okay, different kind of tone than what that trailer was. That's a problem sometimes with trailers. It's just like, okay, you're gonna have this 80s movie, and hey, you're giving us a little bit of an 80s vibe right here with some music and stuff like that. Then they didn't have any music, really 80s music within the movie, and then it suffered from other issues too. I mean, it's not entirely a bad movie, okay? It's just not exactly one that you just kind of go, yeah, let's watch Wonder Woman 84. At least not me. I know some people like it more, but that's fine. But yeah. But I just remember when that trailer came out, man, everybody was like, yeah, dun, 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 dun. It just popped, man. And then just sadly, it just didn't really when it came to the actual movie. So, but hey, if this is the case, if she's gonna do Wonder Woman first, let me see. It just when you take on too much, she's taking on too much. I feel is she getting sleep? Is Patty getting sleep? I'm worried about Patty. You're taking on too much. You got two big franchises, two that you're going to be dealing with. I mean, both of these movies pre-production taking over a year. The production and, post-production, that takes like another 2 years or something like that. I mean, just a lot on our plate. And that's why, just get somebody else to direct Wonder Woman 3 and just be part of that. I don't know. I just kind of wonder if she's going to end up walking away. Remember, she was actually supposed to direct Thor: The Dark World. Remember? That was actually supposed to happen. But she walked away from that because of creative differences, of course. Because, let's face it. I guess Feige didn't like what she had to give to the table. Too big. Yeah. What happened? We need mods here? What do you mean? To be fair, it looks like ZACK is taking too much over Netflix. How does it seem that ZACK is taking too much over Netflix? There you go. There you go, Jose. I don't think he's taking on too much. He's got two movies, yeah. Nah. I don't think because those are his original IPs. This is Wonder Woman and Star Wars. Okay? Wonder Woman and Star Wars. A little bit different. I think Zack's he's been developing, but see, the thing is, he's been developing Rebel Moon for the last decade, and he's been developing Army of the Dead universe for the last 5 years. He's had time to develop all this, He's had a lot of time to develop all this, so that's why when it comes to the production schedule and when it starts, boom, 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 boom. It's gonna be, he's gonna be just gonna hit it full on. So I don't think, he's totally fine. But you're taking on Star Wars and another Wonder Woman sequel, especially with the reception of the last one not, being kind of mixed. That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. I'm feeling is she getting enough sleep at night? Because that's got to be pretty damn stressful. Got to be pretty damn stressful. Anyways. We'll see what happens, but if she ends up walking away from Star Wars, that's gonna be crazy, especially after that whole thing in the Disney investors meeting and all. So, did Big Ben fall too hard? I got the Monday Night Football game, and Big Ben was slow to get up. Anyways, okay. Speaking of Disney, hey, and speaking of Zack Snyder being the blueprint. Apparently, we're going to get some IMAX formats when it comes to these movies on Disney+. This is pretty awesome because it's just kind of funny how everybody was kind of complaining about, the aspect ratio, the 4:3. And, that clip that I showed you earlier from the tweets of Out of Context Zack Snyder, that was part of when he was talking about the how people were complaining about the bars on the side. And he goes okay, bars on the side, but you're okay with the bars on top. And then he says you go on Instagram every day and you're looking at a tiny screen. And he makes very valid points. And it was funny because a lot of people it's just kind of funny how people were so programmed to how it's supposed to be, and I feel that too because there's something cinematic about the widescreen, about the 16:9 aspect ratio. Sure, there's something about it, yes. But when you see something in a 4:3, I mean, yeah, you have to adjust a little bit, but then you have to really take in how much more you are actually seeing. And I think the Corridor crew actually said it best when they were breaking down some of the scenes in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Is one of them said like they loved the 4:3 ratio because it just made everybody look a lot more just godlike, you know? I mean, this is the Justice League for shit's sake, and it just made them just huge on the screen. Even if you're watching at home, it still made them look larger than life, you know? Not compressing them down or just cutting off stuff. It just made everything look a bit larger than life. And Zack knew this. He knew exactly what he was doing. So here it is right here. It says Disney Plus to launch 13 Marvel movies in IMAX expanded ratio. That's right. They saw what Zack did. They totally saw what Zack did. Marvel, yeah. So they're going to do all that. The 13 titles are going to be Shang-Chi, which that'll look cool. Iron Man, others are Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, that'll look cool in that aspect ratio. Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Black Widow, according to that. But we had one of the Russo brothers talk about it right here.
Hi, Anthony Russo here. And it is my privilege to share some very exciting news with you. As you may know, my brother Joe and I filmed all 4 of the movies we made for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, specifically for the IMAX experience. So, if you're a fan of that unique form of cinema that you get in an IMAX theater, a whole new world is about to open up to you.
A whole new
This
world.
Friday, November 12th, is Disney Plus Day. And beginning Friday on Disney Plus, subscribers will be able to stream IMAX's
I'm excited for this.
Aspect ratio versions of our MCU movies, Avengers Endgame, Infinity War, and Captain America Civil War, in addition to other special titles in the MCU. We'd like to congratulate and thank IMAX, Disney, and Marvel for giving all of us fans new ways to enjoy and explore these movies by bringing a breakthrough streaming technology, IMAX Enhanced, to Disney Plus. We hope you all enjoy.
Good. Good. I'm excited for that. I definitely am. I'm excited for that. I think it'd be cool to go back and watch these movies and see. And I love the fact that like on the timeline, I was seeing people like doing like the breakdown of how the 6-9 and then the 4-3, how much more you see and what. And people are finally like going, oh, that's why. It's like, yeah, we've been trying to tell you. Of course, you know, over here in this world, we did it for, you know, we were seeing it first. It's just kind of funny. Like, oh, now the MCU fanboys are finally seeing it. They're like, oh, yes, you can see more. It's like, yes, I tell you. But hey, you know, welcome to the 4-3 crew. The 4-3 crew, welcome. Yes, it's going to look glorious. It's going to look absolutely glorious. So I'm glad that the MCU fanboys are finally going like, yes, you know, they're finally realizing how the bars on the side are actually a good thing. Actually a good thing. It's going to be funny, too, because I'm sure there's going to be old tweets from people, like, shitting on that, and they're going to totally praise this shit like here, because why? Yeah, that's why we can't have nice things. Anyways. All right, let's talk about these two bald, buff dudes. Oh, man, I love how, again, they're like the same height. They're like the same height. But we all know what's really happening right there. So this is an interesting turn of events when it comes to the Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson beef. That's right. They should just if they make up, they should totally just buy a beef company and just call it the Diesel Johnson beef. There you go. It sells itself. You know, I mean, of course they eat a lot of it. I mean, come on, you know, get the muscles like that without downing some good old beef. But yeah, so this is getting interesting because the last time I talked about this, Dwayne Johnson was talking about how he still gets pitched Vin Diesel jokes. Like apparently there's going to be some Vin Diesel jokes in Red Notice that he didn't write, but people pitched it to him and he was okay with it, and they're going to be in the movie. So now we have this right here. Vin Diesel went to Instagram with a very questionable picture, by the way. Oh, here it is right here. It's like, did he make himself look bigger? Because the picture looks like this. Okay, I mean, we all know that he's standing on something. We all know he's standing on some kind of freaking, apple crate or whatever the hell they call it sometimes. Right here, it almost looks like he made itself look bigger. I don't know. Who knows? But right here it says, my little brother Dwayne, which I know a lot of people are like, little brother, little? It's like, well, he is older. But I guess the joke is the fact that he is smaller than Dwayne. But yeah, my little brother Dwayne. The time has come. The world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house. There is not a holiday that goes by that they and you don't send well wishes. But the time has come. Legacy awaits. I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo. I swore that we would reach and manifest the best fast in the finale, that is 10. I say this out of love, but you must show up. Do not leave a franchise idle. You have a very important role to play. Hobbs can't be played by no other. I hope you rise to the occasion and fulfill your destiny. Ow! Now, one of the things that I also question, has all this beef shit been bullshit? Has it all been BS? Has it all been a wrestling style thing that's supposedly happening in real life? Are they really just like, it's just all been one big joke to lead into the Fast 10, the finale, to make it even bigger than it should be? Like, just to add to the marketing? Like, they've been marketing this whole thing. They essentially been marketing Fast 10 for 3 or 4 years with this whole beef thing. That's what I kind of wonder. You kind of makes you wonder about that. I mean, the fact that he reached out on social media, just reaches out on social media and says this big, long thing, kind of heartwarming a little bit, talking about his kids, referring to him as Uncle Dwayne and whatnot. It kind of makes you wonder. Kind of makes you wonder a little bit. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Right? It's just, I wouldn't put it past him. The beef is fake. Where's the beef? You don't want no beef? You don't want no beef? Come on. Yeah. It just kind of makes you wonder. Maybe this was all BS. We've all been had, folks. Because Dwayne Johnson comes from that world where they have like the fake beef and they sell it. What sells these events in the wrestling world? The beef. The beef. So it kind of makes you wonder if they're just taking that. This could be very brilliant, and I wouldn't put it past him. Okay? I wouldn't put it past him because first off, even though I'm tired of the fucking Fast and Furious franchise, it's still a huge conglomerate of a fucking franchise that not have any cape shit or anything like that. It's huge. It's huge. Huge. And then Dwayne Johnson, he's a marketing man. He's a businessman. I would not put it past them that this whole thing has been bullshit. And it's just been, hey, let's just sell it like that. See what happens. I don't know. Dwayne Johnson hasn't responded yet. I wonder if he's going to respond publicly. He's going to have to, no matter what. He's going to have to respond publicly. He'll probably do it in a video. This is what's going to happen. Dwayne Johnson, maybe in a couple weeks from now or something like that. Who knows when. He's going to respond in some kind of crazy video. It's going to be a video where, I don't know. I mean, he's going to take it, remember what happened when he was announcing Black Adam? He's going to say the hierarchy in the Fast and Furious franchise is going to change. I don't know. Yeah, that's a stupid joke. But, he had Times Square just kind of go off with all the Black Adam stuff. He's going to do something where maybe he's going to announce that Hobbs is going to be returning for Fast 10. I don't know. I just wouldn't be surprised. It's like you can't put this past him. You really can't. You can't. So, it just seems like this is very much, it's been kind of almost like a setup kind of thing. Let's see. Danny. Boop. There you go. Danny. The Rock learned in the wrestling world that what sells is fights and arguments and showing up. The other person, we are all fooled. Touche, Rock. Touche. Yeah, I know. I mean, it just kind of seems like it's like that. And you know what? Good. Good on them. I'm not hating on it. Guy's constantly selling. So, and thank you for the super chat, Danny. Appreciate that. $5. You're awesome. So I would not put it past him. Hope he replies with kiss the rings, bitch. Oh man, I think he's gonna reply. It's gonna be something very interesting. It just seems like this is all too planned. It's all too planned to me. So, and I hope he does. And I hope we do see Hobbs in the last movie. You know, you have to. I have a feeling we're going to see everybody who's ever been in the Fast and Furious movie. We're going to see everybody. We're finally going to see Eva Mendes come back, for fuck's sake. Remember when she was teased at like the end of the 5th one? And we're like, oh yeah, Eva Mendes is back? Thank you. I think she's going to end up coming back. Gal Gadot's probably going to end up coming back in some form. She didn't die. She's just been in a coma for the last 7 years or whatever the fuck they're going to do. That's what's going to happen. You already know that's going to happen, right? I guarantee you Gal Gadot is coming back. I think she's going to be coming back. You know? Han's going to find out she's been in some fucking hospital for like 7 years in a coma. And he's going to wake her with the power of love as he's eating some snack. I don't know. They retconned his retcon for the last movie. I mean, it was just like, you kill Han, you show how he got killed, you show who killed him, and now you show that it wasn't. I mean, it's gotten ridiculous, but I just have a feeling that Gal is going to end up coming back because she's the superstar now. She is now out there. So like, why wouldn't you want to bring Gal Gadot back? I just have a feeling that's what's going to happen. I just have a feeling. So we'll see. But, you know, it would be funny if just Dwayne Johnson's like, nah, I'm too busy. Sorry. Nah, he's not going to do that. He's a professional. He's professional. We'll see. All right, let's talk about the box office. It is Monday. So let's go check out the box office right here real quick. So let's see. Box Office Mojo, of course. So Eternals, of course, was the number one right here. I mean, it is one of the lowest returns, and I love how the people who didn't like the movie, Scott Mendelson, who writes articles that say it's the lowest. I think it said it was the second lowest debut of a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie because I didn't like it. It reminded me of a Snyder movie. Yeah, anyways. Yes, he does sound like Little Nicky, I swear to God. So Eternals, 161.4 million worldwide. So, I mean, it's doing decent. But for characters that the general audience has no idea who they are, not a bad debut. And still, we're still in kind of pandemic mode. Not fully. It seems like people are more comfortable going back. But pretty decent offering, though. For that kind of movie, for being like a divisive kind of, a divisive kind of movie when it comes to that, which, you knew it was going to be like that. And, people are going to, once Spider-Man No Way Home comes out, that's just, Eternals what? Who? And then, of course, we have Venom, which is still running pretty strong at that 424.6, almost at 200. No Time to Die is just still kicking ass. You can actually, I think you can start renting No Time to Die pretty soon here. So, and then of course, Dune, look at that. That's not too shabby right there. 331.1 million. And like I said, it was all really about who watched it at home. And there's a lot of people that watched it on HBO Max apparently too. We don't know the full-on numbers, but I know they were pretty good. And I know a lot of people were excited. I was even telling my dad, I'm like, you can watch it on HBO Max. He's like, oh yeah, good. So I think he's watching it. So, because he works and waits around and hopefully watched it. So it was really just all about that. But yeah, so good job with Eternals right here. 70, I think that was pretty much, I think the projections were saying 70 plus. So pretty much made the nut that they thought it was going to make. So there you go. I don't know if you guys saw it. What are you? So. We are the striptease police. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about. You haven't seen Dune, Carlos? Come on, man. You gotta see it, man. It's good. It's really good. I've seen it twice. Plan on watching it again. The thing is, though, I just wish HBO Max would adopt what Disney Plus is doing and put the fucking 4:3 format on there because, sadly, when I put it on my TV that weekend, I automatically saw the difference of like, it's cut off. It's cut off, man. I want it like that. That's the bad part. I was like, why couldn't they just Put it on. I mean, you had Zack Snyder's Justice League like that. Why can't we put? And I think even Batman v Superman is like also on there like that too, right? I don't know. Dave, look at the leaks. What are you talking about? The leaks. We got leaks. Who's got leaks right here? Scroll up. What are we talking about? The leaks. Huh? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyone who didn't enjoy Dune and considered cinema doesn't deserve rights. Yeah, exactly, Jose. What are we talking about here? What are the leaks? Spidey leaks? What, do they just get tweeted out or what? What are you talking about here? What are you talking about here? They just got tweeted out or something? I'm not going to show it because, you know, I'll get my fucking video pulled. Oh, what? Because Campea said something? What did Campea say? Campea say? Yeah, Campea. What the fuck? Oh, he totally did. Oh my God. What a dick. What a dick. Dude. Holy shit. That's fucked up. Holy shit. What the... Oh my God. What the oh man. That guy, dude. Why the fuck would he do that? Why would he do that? I don't know. Maybe I see I just scrolled down and I found him and they have Campea's watermark on it, but I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, they're good leaks. They are definitely good fucking leaks. Jesus Christ, dude, this movie is just yeah, there's just no way that they were going to be able to keep anything under wraps. Holy shit. Did he really leak those out? No way. No way that he leaked those out. Why would he do that? They could dive bomb his fucking channel if they did that. He's going to get fucking sued. He's going to get sued. If that's true, he's going to get his ass sued. Dude, tell me he did not actually do that. That is crazy. What did he leak? He leaked 2 very, very, very good images from Spider-Man No Way Home. Very good images. Pretty much, again, 100% confirming people that we knew that were going to be in there are in there. Dude, Campea will never get invited to anything ever again from Disney or Marvel if this is the case. This is insane. This is insane. I cannot believe he did this. All right. If you guys don't want to... he today said that they are throwing everything into this film. Then he does this. Okay. His watermark is on the pics. Yeah, I know, but anybody could put his watermark on the pics if they wanted to. Okay, if you guys don't want to know, I'm going to say what are in these images. If you don't want to know, mute me right now for a little bit or, just go leave. Leave. Because, yeah, this is insane. Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1. First image is all 3 Spider-Men without their fucking masks on. So we got Toby, who's got pretty short hair, and we got Andrew with no normal side hair that's messy. And then, of course, we have Tom Holland in the back who's really beat up. And they're like on a... They're on like a... I don't know if they're on a boat. They're on some kind of dock, maybe. Water behind them. Then the second image is Peter at home with Happy, with Aunt May, and with Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox. Okay, this is not, and it's not just like, it doesn't even, it's definitely not Photoshop, because Charlie Cox's hair is shorter than it was in the Daredevil series, so. Man, what the fuck? It's Ralph Bohner, and then Ralph Bohner is sitting on the couch now. Man, that's crazy. What the fuck? Is he desperate for views? What? He didn't show it on a show, right? Obviously, he couldn't show it on a show. All I know is the shot of the 3 of them looks fucking awesome. The suits look great. It looks great. It's the worst kept secret in Hollywood. Okay? They should just release this in a fucking Total Film or Entertainment Weekly, this image right here, the three of them, because it looks fantastic. Looks great. You know, the Matt Murdock pic, cool, whatever. But this picture, I'm like, yeah, there it is. That's what we wanted to see. Somebody make it into a poster, please. Whew. You could see Toby's age? How? Because his hair is shorter? Shut up. You could see Toby's age. Fucking, he looks like he's in his, he looks like he's like 35. And he's like in his mid-40s. Come on, give me a break with that. Give me a break. Ugh. I can't believe that. I'm so baffled. I am completely baffled right now. Completely baffled that Campea just did this right now. I cannot believe that. Holy shit. That's insane. Because he's going to be in serious trouble if that's the case. Because, I mean, those are big. The other leaks are fucking small potatoes compared to that. Small potatoes compared to that. Oh, man. Hey, power to him, man. Power to him. Because I don't know what's going to happen with all that. That's a little odd. But then maybe somebody's sabotaging and they put his watermark on that. I don't know. Did we actually see him tweet it out? What is happening? Go read his latest tweets. He's backtracking. Oh, boy. All right, let's see. And thank you for the super chat there, Aaron. Appreciate that, man. Let's see. John. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, he's full out. He's full on, just like. Okay, so let's see. So first he says, "Holy shit!" Okay, so I've shared Spider-Man Photoshops before with the with like 10K retweets like this one. When today I get sent these and think they're great photoshops because the one image has a classic mistake of having inconsistent placement of the light source. In the image, the light source is on the left of Tom and Andrew's face, but on the wrong side of Toby's. Obviously Photoshop. 5 minutes later, someone contacts me saying they might be real. So just to be safe, I delete them. Go eat dinner. But then you have it right here, dick. Watch some of the football game, then turn on my computer and find out that the damn things went viral and I'm trending on Twitter. So yeah, I thought and still think they're fake, just like this one. But who knows? You decide. So they're talking about a light source. She's talking about the light source of it all. Why'd you fucking... Okay. If somebody sends you these, somebody sent you these, and somebody photoshopped them, why the fuck did you put your watermark on it, you jackass? You jackass. Why'd you put your watermark on it? If they're not your images, why did you put your watermark on it? That's what I don't get sometimes. When people start placing their watermark on a lot of things, it doesn't make sense. Because he obviously put the watermark, and it wasn't like it's just like in the corner. Like, yeah, when I make my Film Junkie shots thumbnails, it's like, yeah, I have my little guy right in the bottom corner all the time. All the time. But it's not like I'm trying to watermark it. That's my thumbnail. That's all. He literally had his watermark like in the center. Like, he's like, this is mine. No, it's not. It's not yours. Why are you putting your watermark on it? Why do people go watermark crazy like that? Doesn't make sense. It's not your fucking water. Ugh. This is insane. Giovanni Campea. Whew. That's crazy. That is crazy. I cannot believe that guy did that. He might be fucked. He might be fucked. All right. Let me look at the Twitter questions, but let me make sure that none of you... Okay. Make sure that none of you guys put the freaking images underneath there. Because I don't want to get my ass in trouble. So, all right. So, yeah, she does have very nice cleavage. Anyways, hey, Darren. And hopefully you guys picked up Darren's book. It's called The Saga of the Snyderverse. Very well written, very well informative. If you want to check it out, please do so. It's in Amazon, Saga of the Snyderverse. Darren asks, how excited are you with the casting of Billy Crudup in Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon? Yeah, apparently there's rumors that Billy Crudup, I never say his name right, Crudup, he's going to be in Rebel Moon as well, so that's going to be cool, which, we haven't, it's not official yet, but it's rumors, but wouldn't put it past him because Crudup has worked with ZACK, of course, in 2 other films. Just 2? Yeah. Let's see. Eric. So, Dave, on Disney Plus Day on the 12th, the last action hero of Disney princess films will finally come to the service. So, game to do a live stream viewing it, you and me, sometime. A lot more rewarding than you say Twilight. Yeah, probably. I still have not seen it, so that is something. I've always heard, and I know a lot of people, and especially you, like it. So, yeah, I'll have to, maybe I could do a live watch. We'll do a live watch or something like that for the first one, for the first time seeing it. It's definitely relevant. Yeah. And I hear, it is kind of like a last action hero-y kind of way. Kind of makes fun of some tropes and stuff. So, yeah. And you know me, I love last action hero. Ryan, we went and saw Eternals yesterday, and my 12-year-old son says, Dad, they're making Resident Evil into a movie. I had to chuckle. Youth. And you used the Saint screenshot. I love that. Love that movie too. It's a good movie. You haven't seen The Saint with Val Kilmer? It's great. Yeah, they're making a Resident Evil movie. It's like, yeah, son, they made like 9 of them before. Brad, how do you think The Rock is going to respond to Vin Diesel's Instagram post? Also, Zack Snyder really is a blueprint, isn't he? Yes, he is. Well, like I said, when I was talking about it, it might all be bullshit. And he's probably going to respond in a very grand Dwayne Johnson kind of way, announcing that he is, in fact, going to be returning for that movie. He's got to. I mean, Jason Statham, we all know that, he's going to be returning, so... Jordan, hey there, Dave. After seeing Eternals and setting up Black Knight towards the end, spoiler alert, it's all good. Do you think he'll have Disney Plus show or have a movie as being a sequel to the Eternals? Well, I mean, still kind of somewhat fresh, so I won't mention the voice. Who, if you want to, obviously in my spoiler review, I talked about that end credit scene, but I mean, he's probably going to be part of another movie that's going to be coming out, so. Which, the voice that talks to him. So I think it'll start with that. Maybe he'll get his series. Who knows? That's it. I can never say your name. Yeah, whatever. If they move forward with Zack Snyder's Superman and Batman characters, will Emmerich and his ilk still have producer credits? Well, yeah. If they're greenlighting it, they'll have producer credits. They'll have some kind of credits. Mr. Edward, hey Dave, interesting to see Rogue Squadron get delayed, meaning Wonder Woman 3 for sure can fit in the 2023 release schedule. Yep, that sounds like what's going to end up happening. Clement, do you think Hawkgirl will be in Wonder Woman 3 movie? If so, who's your fan cast? Since I remember Hawkgirl had been moved out of Black Adam movie, but I hope Dwayne Johnson talks about it in future interviews. Hint, I think it's due to Jeff Johns. Maybe wrong though. Yeah. I don't know who would be. I mean, I think a lot of people were thinking Sofia Boutella. I think she would have been a good one, which she still could be. It's not like just because she's doing Rebel Moon doesn't mean she can't do it. But I always thought, she would be an interesting choice for it. So, I don't know. And finally, John, maybe it's because I haven't seen Wonder Woman 84, but I am not worried at all about Wonder Woman 3. John's being involved is highly unlikely considering everything Ray has said about him and how he wasn't present on the Wonder Woman 84 press tour. As for Snyder & Co., depends on Discovery. It's very true. I mean, there's very true. We'll see what happens when, obviously Deborah and Zach were producers. They were, in fact, producers of Wonder Woman 84. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. It would be cool if, they came back as producers and maybe even had a little help with the story. I don't know. That'd be kind of sweet. But I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen. So, but Would be cool. Jesus Christ. John Campea is shitting bricks right now, I think. I think he's shitting bricks. Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, you like that thumbnail, right? Reverse, yeah. Of course, you know, guy, hey, Patty Jenkins, she's a sexy woman. She's a sexy woman, man. So I was like, all right. Found that image. I'm like, all right, let's use that one. Anyways, yeah, I'm a pervy. Cancel me if you want to. Cancel me for saying that a woman is beautiful. No, but, yeah, Campea is probably just like... He's probably like biting. He's probably getting phone calls, emails, maybe. I don't know. He still has the image up, and he's still, but he's trying to prove it wrong by pointing arrows about the light source. But I'm just kind of going, I don't know, man. They look kind of real to me. But again, you put your fucking watermark on it because why? Why? That right there is just baffling. Totally baffling right now. Man. I tell you what, so, yeah, all of a sudden, no John Campea show tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to, like, check and see if he actually has a show tomorrow. I might have to tune in just to see what he has to say about this, because that's going to be interesting to see the follow-up for this, so, I don't know. Let's get the Corridor crew in there. Let's see if they can break it down, because they broke down the footage and said that's fucking real, because there's no way you could deepfake that good, so... The footage of Andrew Garfield. They actually broke it down and said that. And they did talk about light sources and whatever. So maybe the Corridor crew guys, there's just people that know this shit a little bit more. Maybe they got to break it down a little more. And that's what's going to happen. Next couple days, we're going to get people breaking it down. Maybe we'll find out that it is, in fact, Photoshop. But damn, I don't know. Because I'm talking about hair. The hair, I think that's pretty much what Toby's hair has looked like lately. Charlie Cox's hair was also pretty short too, and it's just like, you know, the hair. I mean, usually if you Photoshop, you try to take, you know, something from the previous. I don't know. That's gonna be crazy. But Campea, man, whoo-wee. Yeah, it's just that's just insane to me. Anyways, guys, all right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It's been a pretty lengthy Film Junkie Live. I know it's just shorter, but. I don't know. I think is that what he was... I'm pretty sure that seeing paparazzi or whatever photos, it's the same kind of hair that he was rocking. I don't know. You know, but that was probably months ago, that obviously, that they shot it. Someone's going to have to do that research too. But anyways, guys, smash that like, thumbs up button before you take off. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to become a member, hit the member button and join. And then, of course, the Patreon, if you want to help out the Pirate Ship, I do an exclusive Thursday thing over there. And then, of course, do a Patreon stream once a month if you want to check that out. And then, of course, the Film Junkie Closet, that is down below if you want to get some merchandise right there. And anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll see if we'll see John Campea tomorrow. Anyways, talk to you later.